Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Jak and Daxter, the Precursor's Legacy here on TForbes Gaming. In the last episode, we explored the boggy swamp. We stopped the bad guys from getting their hands on some Precursor tech that had been, sunk in the swamp. We rescued a hillbilly's sick cross between a hippo and a pig, and then my mic cut out for a good period of 5 minutes. So, you guys got to experience this game without my annoying commentary. Either way, with that done, that is the last little area outside of the second hub world in this game. So if you remember from the first time, that means that we are going to be, paying Precursor orbs to everybody we can around here, the village people and then the Oracle, in order to get the last of the power cells. So, after that's done, we are going to go power up that gravitational beam over there, lift that boulder, and go fight this game's second boss. Okay.
Oh, yeah! TForbes to help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell, I promise.
Woohoo! Okay, there we go. That at least makes sense. We're paying that guy. He's giving us the only thing he has left. Okay, do we have to pay this guy? Nope. That's that. Did we get the power cell for winning the race? Yeah, we did. Okay. So, we now come out here. We get to talk to the
have feelings too.
Cool ecology lady.
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
There we go, 64. And if this guy only had one eye, we would have a nice, even 65 leaving this area. But alas, it's not to be.
Here is another power cell for your quest.
Okay, there's one. 65 guys, one more, and we are literally a third of the way through the game.
For your sacrifice, I offer you a power cell.
Woohoo! That is it. We have finished off the second portion of the game, or at least like this part of it is. We still have to do the intervening part. Let me just check, make sure. Yeah, all of the power cells there, and there, and there, and there. Look, we've done everything. Let's just make sure I've done the Precursor orbs too, because I don't want to have to go back and look for one. I had to do that in the boggy swamp where one was missing. And you didn't hear any of the commentary for it, but I had to go searching around, and eventually I found it. But yeah, that's everything. We have... Oh, no. I want it. Why won't this let me turn it off? Okay, either way, we're done. Let's go power up that gravitational machine thingy that the Blue Sage built, and go fight the second boss of the game that kicked the crap out of this guy in his armor. So we don't want to underestimate him. Yeah, I'm sorry it's been a while since I posted the last one. I had some problems with my HD PVR that made it a little difficult to record these things, and I didn't want to put something out that wouldn't be, the same quality as what I'd done before. Either way, let's talk to Kira.
Great! You have the cells for the machine. They ought to provide enough power to lift that boulder. There we go. Now be careful facing that monster lurker at the top.
Wait! I'll stay here and protect Kira. Jak, I think you're ready to handle that monster without me.
Oh, really heroic of you.
Hey, I'd be with Daxter. Why do you want to go up and challenge these things? I get it, he's the hero, but still, it's not the smartest thing in the world. Okay, so we're up and over. Almost there. This doesn't look so bad. It's a nice, peaceful path. I wonder what could be at the other end. Holy crap. Well, this should be fun. I don't even know how we're gonna reach him. Alright, this fight, all jokes aside, this fight is actually really easy. You just, avoid these things for a little while, and eventually he's going to give us a method to beat him. Just collect some blue eco, and that puts this together. Run down to the end, and by the time you get to the end, he's gonna decide to use his super attack, which is quite fortunate for us, actually, because it's the only thing that could possibly have injured him. See, look, hits himself in the face with his own boulder. And then we get chased down this path. Yay! So if you couldn't tell, that's going to be the format of this battle. Basically, we dodge these boulders till he helps us make the bridge. Then we hit him in the face with his own boulder, rinse and repeat 3 times, and we're done. Well, there are slight differences. Now the bridge isn't completely built, but it's nothing that's too dramatic. And we get to keep using this cool fireball ability that we picked up in the boggy swamp. Was that the first place we used it? Yeah, it was. Sorry, it's been a little while since I've played this, a couple months since the last episode. Okay, so this will be the last time we need to do this. Let's keep it, you know, keep our focus. Hopefully, not get distracted, which can sometimes happen, considering I'm playing and talking at the same time. Ooh, I was getting a little bit worried that I would actually die during this fight. It's incredibly easy. I'd feel really ashamed of myself if that was to happen. But nope, we made it to the end. Fireball that guy. He's hitting the head. Do we still have to run? No, we don't. And look, we get a power cell for our troubles. That's probably what was powering his giant armor. Yay! And miraculously, these rocks come out of the lava. They're probably not hot at all, right? Just because they've been submerged in molten magma doesn't mean they would be too hot to touch. And we have reached our second, you know, zoomer. Well, it's not the second time we've been on the zoomer. But what we do have to do, it's not really explained. Well, maybe it is in the, if you keep the tips on. But anyway, these guys have the detonator to a bomb they've planted at the end. Well, that big container thing we just passed was actually the bomb, or one of many bombs. But their plan is that if they get to the end before we do, they're going to detonate the canyon, and we'll be trapped. So you don't have to kill them or anything like that. You just have to get to the end before they do, which is really not too difficult. If you'll notice, I'm not taking, or I may have missed some precursor orbs or scout flies in this area. Don't worry, I'm still, you know, going for 100%. But there's something in this area that we actually aren't going to be able to get a full completion right now. It takes us a little while because we have to unlock something new. If you remember that the blue eco events from earlier in the game, there's going to be a yellow eco event that we're going to need to open up, and we need that to be open in order to collect everything from this path. So I'm not worrying too much about it because I know that we do have to be back for sure soon enough. And when we do, I'll be a little bit more. Oh wow, that was not my best showing. Let's try that again from the top, guys. Okay. Yeah, a little bit rusty, but I am sure I will be back to the pristine gamer I was when you last saw me. Gonna warm up the thumbs next time before I play. As you see, you can't hit them and, you know, knock them out of the race. That would be fun, but it would take away some of the challenge. I don't think they're back when you come every time through this game. Oh my god. Whew, I gotta get used to talking and playing at the same time. It's a little different to anyone that hasn't done this anything like this before. It's something to get used to, even though it's a completely different set of skills, being able to kind of talk and do something like this at the same time as playing. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get better and get back into being as good as I was when I started before Christmas. Speaking of which, how did everybody? Did they have a good holiday? Whatever they celebrate, Hanukkah, Christmas. I'm blanking on all the other holidays, which makes me look like a really, intolerant person. But anyway, points the same. I hope you all had a happy holiday, New Year, everything. And thanks for coming back and checking out my videos. If this is your first one or you started when I first started making this Let's Play, thank you. Either way, I appreciate it. I do this for you guys. Really, like it's fun for me, but I like the idea that somebody else is enjoying it as well. That I'm not just talking to myself for. Oh, gotta be careful. So close to the end, I don't want to lose you now. And there we go. I got him. And oh, didn't want to let me up. Come on. There we go. Got another power cell. And we are into the third main area of the game. We are going to have one more of those zoomer parts, bringing us to the next hub. But that's a little bit of a spoiler, so I'm not gonna really reveal that yet. But this brings us to the volcanic crater, which it's not another town, but it is going to be, the center of the third section of our game. So let's take a minute, go in here, find the red sage, and turn on the teleporter so our friends can come join us.
Oh, fuck, I always wonder if I'm losing body parts in those things. Holy yakkow! The red sage's lab looks worse than the blues.
Well, it definitely looks as though there's been a struggle here.
I'd hardly call it struggle. Would you, dear sister?
Certainly not. The Red Sage gave up with so little effort. No fun at all.
Doll? Is that you? You've finally gone off the deep end, eh? And Maya, I told you the dark eco would affect you both. Nobody ever listens to old Samos. What have you two done with the blue and red sages?
Don't worry about your colorful friends, you old fool. They're perfectly safe in our citadel. Our special guests.
They have graciously agreed to help us on a little project.
You were wrong, Samos. Dark Eco can be controlled. We've learned its secrets, and now we can reshape the world to our liking.
You can't control Dark Eco by itself. Even the precursors.
Until now, we've had to scrape by with what little Dark Eco we could find near the surface. But soon, we will have access to the vast stores of Dark Eco hidden deep underground.
Not the silos.
Yes, the silos. They will be opened, and all the Dark Eco of the world will be ours.
But that's impossible. Only a precursor robot.
Oh, don't look so upset, Samos. We've got big plans for you.
Wait a minute! That was Gull? The same Gull who's supposed to change me back? Gull is the guy trying to kill us? I'm doomed.
We may all be doomed. If they open the silos, the Dark Eco will twist and destroy everything it touches. We simply must get to their citadel to stop them.
The fastest way there is through the lava tube at the bottom of this crater. A few more power cells and your Zoomer's heat shield should get you across the lava safely.
All right, my boy. You know what to do. Take the flea bag and go round up more power cells.
Okay, well, the final third of the game and the quest has finally changed from something a little bit more, important, a little higher stakes than just rescuing Daxter and turning him back to normal.
Withstand the lava.
We've also learned who those bad guys were from the very beginning of the game, and with all of that, all those mysteries resolved, I think it is a good time for us to stop. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.